we go from left to right.
OK， 我们让直播区的观众举手吗
Are we ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3, up.
Their warm-up in readiness for this first match of the tournament. The USA taking on Serbia. 6 teams made it through to these finals. Brazil, China, Italy, the Netherlands, Serbia, the USA. First glimpse of the Serbian coach, Zoran Terzic. Most of the teams here in these finals sporting new personnel. Well, none more so than the USA. There'll be a lot of unfamiliar faces, but a lot of stars of college volleyball now gracing the national team. And some of those players actually already out in Europe, across the world with pro contracts. The Serbian lineup, there are certainly players that you will recognise. Boskovic, Bjelica and Velikovic. Milena Rasic is the new captain for the team. And Brankica Mihailovic, number 9, another familiar player. For the USA, well, it's a very different story. A couple of familiars. You will recognise Carly Lloyd, Tatori Dixon, Lauren Gibermeyer. But then you've got players like Madison Kingdon, Andrea Drews, Megan Courtney, Hannah Tapp and Paige Tapp twins making their World Grand Prix finals debut. So with the warm-up over, the players trying to get out onto court, although the young mascot's not too sure of what they're supposed to be doing, so the USA players just helping them along. Just making sure everyone's in position, and it'll be time for the national anthems for both teams. We'll start with Serbia, finish with the USA. So with the anthems over, it's time for the players to head to their respective benches, and then we'll have the introduction of the two teams. All smiles at the moment for head coach Karch Karai and for the players as well. This is going to be a stern test for the USA against a very tough Serbian team. First referee today is Mr. Liu Jiang from China, and he'll be ably assisted by Brazil's Rogério Espicalski. Two very experienced, knowledgeable, and most importantly, likable referees in charge of this one. It's Serbia who'll be making their way out onto court first. Starting at number 6, Tijana Milicevic, who's going through the outside. She'll be followed by Ana Antonijevic, the setting. Number 9, Brankica Mihailovic through the outside. This is how Serbia will be lining up. Number 15, Jovana Stefanovic through the middle, along with captain Milena Rasic. And in the opposite slot today is number 18, Tijana Boskovic. Two liberos, number 12, Tedora Pusic, and number 20, Jelena Blagojevic. Time now for the USA to make their way out onto court. And the starting lineup is captain Carly Lloyd is setting. Number 3, this is how they line up. Number 6, Satori Dixon through the middle. Number 8, Lauren Gibbermeyer also going through the middle today. Number 9, Madison Kingdon is outside hitting, along with number 14, Michelle Barch-Hackley. And the opposite player today is Kelly Murphy. Head coach Karch Karai, that's who he's gone for. That's the team he believes can get the job done here. So the teams are out on court and ready to go. It's Serbia in white serving. It's the USA in blue receiving this, the first match from the FIVB World Grand Prix finals here in Nanjing, China. Nice start for Serbia. To work hard to get their point. Antonijevic goes again. Just a continuation block from Serbia. Kingdon, oh, that's a huge block from Serbia this time. Boskovic and Rasic putting that one down. Good defense. Oh, that's excellent defense from Carly Lloyd, and Murphy finds a way through. The USA have their first point. Chance to draw level. High hands from Murphy, but it's recycled by Serbia. That one, no, there's an unforced error. Not quite happening for Gippenmeyer with that serve. 3-point Serbia. Both teams trying to find a rhythm, get used to this arena. Big serve, getting an ooh from the crowd. Kept in play though by the USA. Free ball now. Mistake from Barch. They were looking for a touch. There wasn't a touch in the block. As that ball has gone wide. So it'll be the USA who take the point. All square at the moment. There's a challenge in progress, but this is going to go the USA's way for sure. Oh, maybe not. And the celebrations will be muted as that one somehow has clipped the line. It did look to be out, but there you have it. Challenge system working in favour of Serbia. With the serve again, big jump serve from her. Free ball for Serbia now. Good dig. USA getting hot with their defense and then coming good in transition. Murphy getting the side out. Stay in play. Kingdon doesn't find the floor. And it's Mihailovic who does. Good ball in. So the slide behind works. Tori Dixon puts the ball on the floor. That's the value of a decent pass. Something that head coach Karch Karai pride himself on, 3-point passing. Jingarang 2-6 to 2-8. Occasion 2-9. One of the greatest passes of the volleyball. That was back in the days when it was pretty much a two-passer system. No liberos. But then again, you had a middle player who could pass. Sometimes the opposite might get involved. And the responsibility of getting the ball into the centre was just the outside hitters. Very nicely for the USA. They're all square now. Serbia. There was no touch by the player, the ball into the net, and as the ball hits the net, even if it did hit the player then, the net it wouldn't count. The player has to make a move to the net and touch it. Dixon. Good serve, blocking over pass about, so now a chance for the US. A pipe attack working as Kingdom puts it down and the USA move in front. Technical timeout. USA have got themselves back into this match. They lead by 2.
Iako smo rekli da na kraj nema bloka, a na ovo sve
Not a good pass from Serbia. And a great block from the USA. Serbia taking the point. USA are doing their best to stay in front in what is a pretty tight set. That one though has hit the floor. despite the best efforts of Carly Lloyd. Now Serbia are back on level terms. Gets it down in front of the block. Her reward is to go back and serve. Good up by Kingdon. Kept in play. This will go high and wide. Oh, big swing, a great defense again from the USA. That would be a carry against Barch, potentially a carry against Carly Lloyd, but gets away with that one. Back to serve. Good swing from Kingdon. Madison Kingdon, who's from Arizona, actually playing in Korea for IBK. That's the likes of Kim Hee-jin as a clubmate, opposite player for Korea. Forced error now sends Gippermeyer back to serve. Excellent work by Dixon. The block doing its job, slowing the ball down. Quick ball to the middle, but there's a slight mix-up. Tori Dixon, not sure if that should have been for her. Not making a fully committed swing at the ball. Serbia now have the ball back. That sends Mihailovic back to the serving line. She's playing her volleyball here in China. Zoran Turge's not happy with the set from Lloyd, thinks it'll be a double touch, but it's off the block and away. USA have the point. Murphy with the serve. Pushed deep by Lloyd, who's front row. Good play from Mihailovic, making the setter. The USA have to play the ball. Good covering. And that one's off the block and away. Serbia will take the point. Still though, one behind. So captain Razic. Turning to the line. It's going to be a substitution. Onto court comes Misha Hancock replacing Murphy. Misha Hancock in the setting slot goes into the back row and then brings in Andrea Drews to the opposite in the front. With the serve. Terzic wasn't happy with Lloyd's set earlier. There were no complaints from the USA Mihailovic's set, which is also suspiciously like a double. As Boskovic comes in with a rip across court. New player in for the USA as well. Megan Courtney coming to pass from the back row. It's a big serve from Boskovic. And now Serbia are level. Again gets the overpass, but that's good defending. Kept in play by Serbia. Boskovic now through 10. And a massive block from the USA. March puts it down, and it's the US who head into the second technical timeout. And they lead by a point.
Ako ne računamo sve servis, možda jedan je ovdje. Ovo ostalo je bilo neloženo, strešno. Mi moramo njih da uzimo, oni imaju 18 ovdje. Idealno prijema na kakvičnom delu. Danas imaju 5-10. Igraju sve vremena da nam prijem, jer to je nevjerovatno. Očajno servira.
With that serve from the US, could have gone anyway, couldn't it? When he hit that net, it's quite a bouncy net. There was such a thing. Great work from the US. Givermeyer shutting down Boskovic, much to the annoyance of Terzic. Substitution has been reversed. Lloyd and Murphy back in. It'll be Carly Lloyd to serve. Ivanovic. Commitment works. Masic waiting. Lloyd one-handed could only go to the middle. She's not allowed. Serbia now move back in front. Givermeyer not getting full contact on the ball. Murphy's put down. 2 blocks in a row from Serbia. They've opened up a 2-point lead. Almost kept in play. Excellent work by Serbia. Timeout called by the USA. 2 big points for Serbia off the back of their side out at 17. And for the USA, the last 3 points have only been side out points. Again. Mount under a bit of pressure. Oh, does very well. It wasn't a great pass from her. She got out, give herself an opportunity from the high ball. And goes finds. The USA side it out. It's back to the Serbia. With the power, getting the ball into the block and down the front of the USA. USA have been very good the last few years with their blocking, getting their hands up and across the net early. It's a whole new bunch of players really for Kashkarai, something probably going to be working on again, developing again with these new players. Mihailovic with the block. Serbia edging towards taking this first set. Oh, good up from Wong. Huge block from Givermeyer. Mihailovic gave it some welly. There was nowhere to go. Cross court sealed completely by Ryan Givermeyer. Again, Mihailovic not able to find a way through. This time she does. The ball off Carly Lloyd had hit the floor. And went into the net. Very good angle to get that one past the block. Nice play. Lloyd pops it up and then shouts for Barch to go hit it just in case she wasn't sure. And now it's Serbia who call the timeout.
Lepo linijama kad napadaš. Uz zamak jedna, a onda kad malo priču, onda na to pokaže. Ajde.
Very quickly through the middle. Serbia 2 away from the set. Very fine margins at the moment. The first set that's been relatively error-free. Good timing from Kingdon. Set point now for Serbia. Razic. Oh, nicely done by Murphy, saving set point. It's Kingdon now back to the serving line. And the first set goes the way of Serbia. They take it 25-22. Second set about to get underway. No changes for either side. It'll be Barch to serve for the USA. Serbia straight into the action, getting the ball down very quickly through the middle with Stefanovic. Lovely reverse set on a C-quick to her. Clever disguise from Kingdon. Nobody reacting quickly enough for Serbia. Gibbermeyer. Oh, good serve from Gibbermeyer. Although almost puts USA in a bit of bother. And it has done. Well, it should have been a relatively easy opportunity to get that ball into transition. Not taken because of the volley from Mihailovic, which wasn't well read. Kingdon gets the block out. Murphy sliding in, but she's not safe as the ball hits the floor. Kisa Mihailovic will get ready with a jump serve. Thrown it a little bit too far into court when she caught up with it. It was quite low, and as a result of that, she tried to put some extra arc on the ball. So the USA will have serve through Kingdon. All square at the moment. Well, that's way too low for Dixon. Razic. Dixon. Well, the USA team making a few noises and Karch Kirai screaming at them to play it, play it. That's very, very important. You have to play to the whistle. And the USA doing that, getting their side out, getting their point to go in front. Well, the net's not loose, it's very springy. Had a lot of movement on it as that ball went into it. Some nets you get very tight, very little movement in them. Serbia over the top. And it's a set, just like the first, it's pretty evenly contested. In a match overall that's Not much in it between the two teams. And Barch gets the better of Mihailovic. Well, that'll be a carry, unfortunately, against Kingdon. One thing that's obvious, I guess, is the fact that the USA are definitely going after Mihailovic where they can from their serving. Oh, Mihailovic gets a block of her own. This time it's Murphy who's put down, and we head into the technical timeout. Serbia leading by 1, and by 1 set to nothing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, big round of applause for Serbia and USA!
Instant side out for the US, just what they wanted. Getting the middle running. Givermeyer's playing well. Lloyd finding it with ease. Oh, good serve. That one won't be coming back. It's another great serve, and in the same spot as well from Givermeyer. No change by Malisevic. The ball going to Malisevic's left, and between her and Mihailovic, that channel between them. Malisevic not moving her feet. Perhaps a little unsure whether Mihailovic is going to have it. Oh, and more trouble. This one straight at Malisevic. Excellent serving from Givermeyer as well. Spotting the weakness, going after it, and that means Malisevic is leaving the court. In comes Bianca Busa. First time on court. Now Givermeyer should probably keep that serving tactic the same, in the same spot. Indeed she has. Brilliant serving, excellent point. And then that brings into question, was that the right decision to bring Busa in? We've got a player who's not up to game speed coming in, and it's a free point pretty much for the USA. And now a timeout has been called by Serbia, trailing by 4 points. What a serving run that is from Givermeyer. When you're in trouble as a passing unit, one of the things that players, coaches talk about is changing the picture for the server. The only thing that Serbia did was just change a player. The picture was still the same target. There was nothing to change Givemard from doing what she was doing, make it more difficult. Terzic will be saying that the timeout caused Givemard to make the serving error. Good dig. That's an unforced error from Lloyd. From Kingdon. It wasn't Lloyd, decent set from Lloyd, but it's Kingdon trying to make something happen. So Serbia back to it in 2. Antonijevic with the serve. Excellent defense, both sides of the court. As players deal with the hard hitting from both sides. But not that time. Mihailovic unopposed cross court. Good reactions from the US. A slightly lucky play through the middle. Rasic having a bit of a cheeky grin. That was a low, flat set, but she was quick enough to do something with it. The USA it is who call timeout as Serbia get back to all square. USA under pressure from the serve, but Kingdon using the block brilliantly. Murphy with a rare mistake. Mihailovic. Well, that's a miss-hit. Double substitution again for the US. They did this in the first set, taking out the setter and opposite and replacing with an opposite and a setter. And it keeps the setter in the back row. Well, it will do. For up to 9 rotations. Good swing from Barch. And what that means is, those of you that are thinking, well, what does that mean? You have 3 front court attackers at the net. So you have 3 hitting options in the front row, plus an option or 2 in the back row. Which means you kind of keep a 4-on-3 as much as you can against three blockers for up to 9 rotations. That's a lot of pressure on the blocking team. Another change for the US. Courtney comes in. Kingdon off. Courtney into the as a back row passer. Well, as this one has been given as out, there could be a challenge coming. Referee says it's out.
The second technical timeout. 第二次技术暂停。
Well, Karch wants to challenge the line call. We're not quite 16-15 yet, should still be 15 all as there's a challenge in play. That's if it was called in time. There's a slight delay at the moment. So Karch is taking an opportunity to have a chat with his team. There's nothing on the big screen yet to say we've got a challenge. So everyone's kind of stood watching at the moment, not too sure what's happening. And we are going to go to the technical timeout, so we're not challenging it then. Well, there we go. So we have the technical timeout. Well, there we go. Now we all know. Strange situation where there was no challenge coming, although Kirai was saying he wanted one. Elena Razic to serve for Serbia. Boskovic with the off-paced attack. No team has really kind of got a hold of this match at the moment. Serbia doing enough to stay in front and doing well to come back from a 4-point deficit. And Serbia's two weapons very much in evidence. Mihailovic and Boskovic both hit the ball so hard. And from such heights, they are causing the USA some problems. Lloyd with the serve, double substitution reverse for the US. Slide behind, working for Serbia's Barch gets wiped off. First serve of the match for Busa. Oh, that's a good dig. And a great block. Well, it looks as if the USA were going to take that point from the initial cross-court spike. Superb defending by Serbia, backed up with an excellent double block. Oh, if it had been a bit wider, March would have had a lot of line to go at. The USA called timeout. Well, she's the go-to player, Mihailovic, along with Boskovic at the moment for Serbia. Really good swing, that cross-court. No carry called. Doesn't matter. Serbia put it down. And just as they did in the first set, right at the business end, it's Serbia who come good. And they've opened up a big lead now. Wonderful blocking from Serbia. USA running that ball out wide. And Serbia more than ready for it. March looking for hands, not found them. There's not going to be a challenge. It's now a set point for Serbia. And that's pretty calm at the moment. There's Coach Karau. You know, he's got a new squad. He knows they're still developing. He knows that there's an awful lot of learning to be done for some of these players. They're playing at the highest level of volleyball they've ever played at. Won't be expecting perfection. And the set is taken by Serbia, 25-17. Boskovic putting it away. Serbia now leading 2-0. Serbia will be very pleased with the way things are going at the moment. USA with some more work to do, finishing off points in transition. Where we go with the third set. Bianca Busa keeping her place on court for Serbia. That's a good dig. Barch has to go again. Still the ball stays off the floor. High hands defense doesn't work for Barch. Big swing from Mihailovic as we expect. Serbia leading 1-0. Early call, good lead for the US. Well, even with Barch patrolling the net, somehow Antonijevic is able to put that one down. Kingdon's looking for a touch. There could be a challenge. It was way out. Did Rasic get a piece of it? Or maybe even another player. Oh, apparently not. Kingdon was sure there was a touch. Desperate attempt to keep it off the floor, but it's a point again for Serbia. Andrea Drews coming in to play as opposite for this set, gets shut down. Oh dear, bit of a miss hit from Stefanovic. So she goes, and in comes Blagojevic. Carly Lloyd now back to serve. Drews into the front row. Andrea Drews playing her volleyball in Puerto Rico for Criollas de Cugas, who are the champions from last season, from Purdue. Brilliant, Boskovic again, hammering away at cross-court angle. Difficult to work out where to stop the ball against the left-handed players. Where is she showing? She's coming in way cross-court. Everyone's gone too far out to the left. Timeout's been called by the USA.
This is volleyball. We want to give you making some more noise.
3 points scored from service, plus the 3 side outs, and that's a 6-point and a 4-point margin. What a dig. Barch absolutely crunched that ball. And Drews gets block out on the other side of the net. Solid defending from Serbia. In particular, Blagojevic with a dig down the line. That was special. Well, the USA get a side out, much to the annoyance of head coach Karch Karai, that the ball wasn't taken by the libero in the first attempt to have a swing. Nobody covering deep enough. Well, that'll be frustrating as well when you put a ball into a block and it comes back 7 meters and there's nobody there to cover it. Everyone's rushed into the 3-meter line. Excellent pass. And a good finish. USA dealing with that very difficult Mihailovic serve, first time of asking. The USA have done well off the back of the timeout when they were 4 back, just 1 behind now. That's a top set from Mihailovic and a great finish from Boskovic. And we head to technical timeout is upon us. Serbia leading by 2 and by 2 sets to nothing. Great set from Lloyd, reaching up as high as she could and did well not to be on the side of Serbia when she played the ball. And gets the ball into Dixon, who finds the point the USA need to bring them back to within 1. Drews. A little too much travel on that. Boskovic goes back, ready to deliver a jump serve. Oh, Lloyd with a very nice set, reverse, looked lovely, but it had to go a long way, and it was a minor adjustment required by the outside blocker, Busa. In fact, no adjustment, just waited straight into her hands from Dixon. Serbia hit the ball very, very hard. It's a bruising encounter at the moment for the USA, one in which they are coming off second best. Good work from Lloyd, gone all the way over to block at 4. And Drews can't keep that one in off of her shoulder. Serbia now have opened up a 5-point lead. This is going to be a worry for the US, shipping points with as much regularity as they are, then having to fight hard to get back and then shipping them again. Understandably, timeout called by the USA. Clever serve from Boskovic off the back of the timeout. Didn't want to risk the jump serve. Goes short. USA scrambling. Serbia get their block working. And that means now Boskovic can go back and go for the jump serve again. Also great serve as well. Oh, more points for the Serbia, more trouble for the USA. And it does just show, doesn't it, the value of a good serve at every level of volleyball. Kingdon back ready to serve. Still, ball is in play. Despite everything, the USA can't find a way through, and it's Drews who does. Serbia is certainly not giving up just because they have a big lead. They are making the USA work for every point. Kingdon again. Good up from Barch. Has to go behind. Drews just keeps it in play. Well, Barch was looking for the cross. Slightly snatching at that ball as it went, so she tried to make it go to the line. Megan Courtney coming in from Penn State, playing her volleyball in Poland for Wrocław, finished 4th last season. That's a good swing on the pipe. Megan Courtney's also joined by Misha Hancock, who's playing in Wrocław as the backup setter for the US. Also a former Penn State player. So challenged by Serbia. Not happy with the call. Just seeing whether or not she was behind the 3-meter line when she had the attack, and she definitely was. Dixon now for the US. Oh, good serve, Busa beaten. And a little bit of momentum now for USA. So Serbia call the timeout. Well, that's a great serve from Dixon. In what is becoming a rather strange scoring set in terms of the players and the teams giving up runs of points in the way they are. Serbia have made a change. They've taken Busa out. Anasevic back into the action. She started the match. Well, that's an error from Boskovic. They're going to challenge for a touch. Boskovic not sure. But indeed they are going to challenge. Well, there is no touch, and the USA have the point. And Dixon on a good serving run for the US, just 2 behind now. Big block from the US, Carly Lloyd shutting down Mihailovic. And there's just one separating them. Well, it looked to be done and dusted. We were heading into the second technical timeout with Serbia having a healthy lead, but that's not the case at all. More passing problems for Serbia and more points for the USA. 15 all. Fantastic comeback. Well, Boskovic comes to the rescue. And it's Serbia who have the lead, but it's a very slim one now as we head into the second technical timeout. What a serving run that is. Stevanovic. Carly Lloyd, excellent setter of the ball behind. Kippemeyer putting it away. Courtney keeps it off the floor. Bit of work for Barch to do. Well, that was nice from Serbia. It didn't look as if Boskovic was going to get that one. But she does, and she finds a point. Zivkovic in. Zivkovic coming in as a replacement setter. He's always got that look about him, hasn't he, Terzic? Nothing much changes his mood. Barch with the serve. USA on level terms. And Courtney, who stayed in on the front row, makes the block. Nice work shutting down Mihailovic. Barch will serve again. It's a bit tight. Well, somehow it stays in play. But Mihailovic finds a really deep angle cross court, and it's now Serbia level, but momentum with the US still. Mihailovic with the serve. Oh, the tip works from Drews. Very nice set from Zivkovic. Jumped early and then on the way down putting the ball into the middle. Just throwing off the USA's timing. Rasic back to the serving line. Good lead from Courtney. Serbia going after her as the front court swing. And now new player onto court as Andrea Drews goes out. Sarah Wilhite coming in. A Minnesota University player, Golden Gophers. Oh, big block from the US. And now they are taking control of the set. Wonderful work from Tatori Dixon. Serbia calling the timeout.
So, the second division of the FIVB Volleyball Finals is currently in Nanjing, China. Don't forget, next year, the FIVB Volleyball Women's World Championships will be held in Japan.
是的，这一届的女排在我们的中国男进，而下一届比赛明年会在我们的日本站举行。
Make some noise, come on!
Wilhite to serve again. Boskovic drops the hammer. Now this is the rotation USA want to get off really quickly. As Boskovic, having put the ball away, will now go back to serve. Wilhite out, Drews back in. Courtney, Barch ready to receive. Well, it's a decent pass as well, but they were waiting for the second ball over. And Mihailovic hammers it away through the middle on that pipe, and Serbia have levelled. Just a little bit too quick for Barch, couldn't get her hands together in time. Not as much damage done as the last time Boskovic was at the serving line. USA will be pleased with that. And now it's Courtney back to serve. Well, unforced error from Mihailovic. An important point for the US. Oh, complete mishit, really. Only part of her hand catching the ball. Well, great chase by Boskovic. And Dixon puts it away. Set point now for the USA. If it comes over, it's free ball. Two front court options for Lloyd. And it's Dixon who doesn't quite get it down. And Boskovic who does. Set point saved. Busa with the serve. It's a good serve. That's going to go out of play. And now things are interesting for the US. Serbia saving a second set point. Bianca Busa once again. But not for much longer. Barch puts it down. The USA take the set 25-23. They're back in the match, trailing by 1 set to 2 against Serbia. Confirmation of the scores. Serbia taking the first 2 sets, 22 and 17. And then USA bouncing back to take the third, opening up a very exciting finish to this match now. As far as USA concerned, as we have a look at the highlights, they are back in it, aren't they? We're just about to get this fourth set underway, but not before there's a quick change of personnel, because Milicevic thought she was off, but Busa thought she was staying on. Well, that's not what the coach has decided. So Serbia now have their full personnel on court. The USA are keeping Megan Courtney on court after that performance she put in the last set. And so too staying on is Andrea Drews in the opposite slot. The USA serving to get this fourth set underway. Well, there was a massive swing from Serbia, but it wasn't near the court. Stevanovic with the error. Zivkovic keeping her place on court, setting for Serbia ahead of Antonijevic. Now this time, Serbia do find their point. Stefanovic going cross court. Oh, great save from Loy, but it comes outside the antenna back into Serbia's court. So Serbia will take the point. Stevanovic waiting to go again. Net touch by Serbia, didn't matter where the ball went. And the USA achieved their side out. Mihailovic making the adjustments. Good dig by Barch. Free ball now for the US. Big slide behind from Gibbs. There's a different feel, a different vibe about this USA team now as this match has progressed. They seem more confident. Well, I start to believe that this is a game that they can win, if they haven't already. Although Barch is put down. When you look at this Serbian team, it is a team full of stars. 3 players play in Italy, 2 in Brazil, 2 in Poland, 1 in Switzerland for Valera Zurich, which is Bojana Zivkovic. Mihailovic plays for Tianjin Bridgestone here in China. 2 players in Turkey playing in the top leagues around the world. Up against an inexperienced USA team who are certainly giving as good as they get right now. Boskovic with the error. And it's the USA who've got off to the perfect start as far as this set's concerned. They know it's a must-win set for them. Good up. Got a double touch in the set. Oh, that'll be maybe a little warning for Mihailovic. The referee just telling her to calm down. Lloyd back to the serving line. Well, it's those little chips around the block that are causing a few issues for Serbia. And a timeout now called. What a serving run. Side out at 4 and then 4 points. Carly Lloyd ready to serve. Gibbs was on it, but didn't get her hands far enough across the net to send that one down. Serbia now go back to it with the ball and with Mihailovic. Gone off the ball a bit with her serving as this game's gone on. Well, that's a good serve. She was frustrated after getting called for a double. Just maybe feel that making a difference to how she's playing, but that's a wonderful block on Razic. And USA get off of the serve. And they get off of it with their blocking from Barch. Blocking's working. Up and across the net. This is a very healthy lead now for the US. What we have witnessed, though, as this match has gone on, is that the USA, like Serbia have done, are capable of giving away runs of points. So despite the lead, the USA won't be overly confident or overly, not confident's the wrong word, isn't it? They won't be taking anything for granted. Certainly won't be thinking the set's done and dusted. They know they have to focus. Well, Milicevic tried to throw that ball over on 2. Didn't work, and she was getting frustrated with herself, even though the rally was still continuing. It's almost as she'd given up on the point. Boskovic with the high hands. Not the best of defense from Serbia, 2 players on the same shoulder line. And now it'll be Courtney for the US. Very good setting from Zivkovic. The ball was going towards 4, and she's taken the energy that was going away from her and sent the ball back behind her head. A negative set. Try to give the ball just that little bit more energy. And it's a positive set, but we've just seen Lloyd just deflecting the energy. You can go quite quickly if you add a little bit to it to get the ball out wide. And getting it out there before Serbia's middle blockers can get involved. You could question why that ball went to Rasic. She's made the pass, she's out of sync with the ball, trying to get back around to it. Compounding the problem. Dixon again. That should be a double touch, and it will be against Zivkovic. Terzic just throws his arms up in the air. Having a whinge, but it might well be. Antonijevic may come back in. Superb defending again from the US. Free ball now for Serbia. And Mihailovic gets the tip to work. Easy lead for the US. So into the technical timeout, USA with a big lead.
So once again, we say hello, ni hao. Hola. Okay, we want to know now if you're having a good time. That's why my partner Anthony has now. Yes, Anthony. We want to know impressions.
OK， 这样观众朋友们，大家好。那现在时间呢，我们来到观众是要开始了，因为这是观众的赛事进行时，有一个非常好的
Too many people in the way of each other to stop the ball. But in the end, stopping each other from getting to the ball.
Substitution by Serbia. Number 7 in. Number 4 out.
Chases on, oh, good play. Drews wants touches. She's not going to get them. Is there going to be a challenge? Indeed there is. Well, it doesn't look like she's totally sure she did get one. We're going to find out.
Challenge by USA. 美国队提出挑战。Block touch. 篮网是否打手？
No, it didn't touch anybody.
挑战失败。Substitution.
Serbia then are going to make a change. Not sure who's going on and who's coming off. There they are. Okay, Busa coming in. Mihailovic going out.
Number 6 out.
Rashi's going out. And Milenkovic coming in. Mihailovic not entirely sure why she's been substituted. Barch gets a decent ball off the block and away. And this definitely does look like, doesn't it, to all intents and purposes, as if this set will go to the US, which would take us into a tie break. A serve for Serbia. Kept in play by Lloyd. Drews with some work to do. Unfortunately, she carries through into the net, and Serbia have another point.
Serving for Serbia, number 16, Jelena Vasic.
Nice play from Courtney. Settling the ship, steadying the ship, settling the team down. It's Gibbs who goes back to serve. Dixon into the front row with Drews and Courtney. Dixon watching the overpass like a hawk. Antonijevic back in, but in the back row, unable to go up and play the ball or compete for it once it went over the net. Milenkovic with a fist bump, but it's an unforced error. Oh, that's a good hit. Well defended by Bartsch. Quick ball out wide. Oh, lovely set. Brilliant finish from Courtney. That was a super rally. And quite rightly, USA coach Kashkirai applauding that one. Well watched by Milenkovic. Boskovic waiting. Just a couple required now then. Will Height coming in. Drew's going off. Free ball for the US. Courtney and Dixon waiting. Bartsch on the pipe, not required. It's Courtney off the block and away. Or not. Referee says out. They'll challenge this. If the challenge is successful, it'll be set point for the US. Big touch, wasn't there, from Antonijevic. Set point it is for the USA. The AVCA Player of the Year. First ever Golden Gopher to get it. Now going back off court, Will Height. And changes for Serbia. Alasevic coming in. Dear. Well, another error for the USA, giving Serbia a few points, but there won't be any real worry for head coach Kashkirai at the moment. Just one side out needed. They've got 8 chances to do it. Make that 7. Make that 6. Oh, nice dig. Boskovic. But she's wailed that one wide. And that is the end of the set. There's no challenge coming. USA take it 25-18. It's 2-all here in Nanjing, and we're heading into a decider. Serbia with the first 2, USA with the second 2, but who is going to take the 5th? Race to 15 to find out.
second game of the day. And now we got the USA and Serbia ready for the final set of this game. On the FIVB Volleyball Grand Prix Finals 2017, please applause and make some noise for USA and Serbia.
Both teams onto court, but only one team will be walking off as champions of this match. A fifth set decider. In a game that looked to have been going Serbia's way after the first two sets. The USA have fought back bravely to level the match. Antonijevic gets things going, and it's an ace serve for Antonijevic. Excellent dig. Oh, there's a huge cry from Serbia as the referee blew the whistle a tad too early. And quite rightly calling for a let. So we'll go again. Well, that was an amazing dig from Justine Wong, the libero for the USA in that rally. The Nebraska Huskers college player stepping up, playing for the USA. Unforced error that from Barch. Mihailovic, there was no angle for her, hitting that one slightly outside of her body line. So USA level. Dixon with the serve. Barch this time gets it off the block and away. Well watched by Lloyd. Oh, what a swing. That was a super spike from Mihailovic from 2-2-2. Another bruising serve, but it's sided out straight away. Justine Wong getting herself in the way of the ball. And then Barch putting it on the floor. Good use of the seam between Kippenmeyer and Barch. The USA with the lead, both teams now all square, 2s and 4s. As we edge towards the conclusion of this match. Been a bit of a roller coaster for both teams, and for those of you watching, in terms of one team bossing it, then the other team bossing it, then Boskovic now showing exactly what makes her one of the best players in the world. Over the top of the block, brilliant swing. Oh, that's a nice block, Milicevic. Serbia opening up a margin of 2 points. Well, in fact, Drew's putting most of the ball in the net. Well, Gibbs went too early. It's still kept in play. And again, great up from Barch. And it's Courtney who gets the ball down. That's a big point for the USA. That could be a bit of a momentum turner for them. And just like that, the USA are back on level terms. Once a team gets to 8 points, both sides will change ends. Both teams throwing everything into this rally. Drews back at Boskovic. Boskovic might have a swing. And she does, and somehow gets it past Dixon and Courtney. And the tip works for Mihailovic. And it's Serbia who hit the 8-point mark first, as the teams now change ends. Well, Serbia are going crazy. They think the ball went in the net, but you can challenge mid-rally if you want. No point saying anything to the referee. You can challenge during the rally. And they didn't. Will they challenge now, though? As USA take a point. I believe he's going to be told probably not, or probably maybe he can. Well, the only thing they can challenge is that, or they want to challenge, is the ball into the net, but doesn't. But if they're allowing a substitution, then they're not going to allow that challenge. Well, Zoran Terzic could learn a thing or two. Instead of jumping up and going crazy, just press the challenge button. Real height will serve. Lovely set. Antonijevic, one-handed going behind. Drews comes back in, Will Height off to the bench. Good ball in from Courtney. And Mihailovic finds the cross-court angle, nobody getting in front of her. And Serbia now open up quite a big lead in the context of the match, 3 points ahead in this deciding fifth set. Timeout called by the USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget now in the timeout, you have a chance to win prizes. The only thing you have to do is to scan the QR code to join the online interaction.
Oh. Well, that was a shame. It's a foot fault violation. A whole foot over the whole of the centre line for the US. They're looking around to say who was it. But their 8 seconds is rapidly diminishing for a challenge. And now a timeout's been called by the USA. Oh, yes. Well spotted by the referee, Tori Dixon it was. Courtney back to the serving line. USA need to find 3 points to draw level. Well, that was a chance, but it's all, they've got it. Net touch against Mihailovic. Where she went through and hit the ball off the block and came through to hit the net. No challenge coming from Terzic. USA just 2 back. Courtney again. Moskovic comes in hard. And Serbia now just 3 away from victory. That might come back. Oh, no, it won't. Too close to the advertising hoardings. USA have the side out. Dixon back to the serving line. She has had a run of points from the serving line during the course of this match. Well done by Barch. That was the ball that hit the net. The players are all complaining that the player hit the net. Oh, did her hand hit the net? Maybe it did. Maybe there's a challenge coming. There is a challenge. Barch hit the net. Serbia take the point. No, Mihailovic. (13-10). Massive serve. Rasic. Boskovic. And it's not coming back. It's now match point for Serbia. Mihailovic once more, big jump serve to come. She went for glory. So, USA backs to the wall. Lloyd to the serving line. But not before Serbia call a timeout.
This is the first game of the FIVB Volleyball World Prix Finals in China. And in the next game, we have Brazil against the People's Republic of China.
是的，今晚的比赛将迎来我们的中国女排，我们起来吧！
So again, once again, stand up and clap your hands.
是的，让我们全体起立吧！迎接今天的来自我们萨尔瓦多的帅队入场的这一分，他们将成为第一轮的 victory。
Lloyd with the serve. Oh, it was a good serve. Mihailovic for the match. And she's done it. Down the ball goes. Serbia take the point. They take the third set. Well, the third set they needed to win the match by 3-2. Great victory for them. They had to do it the hard way. Took the opening two, lost the next two before coming back to take the decider. Credit to the USA for finding some rhythm. A few changes by head coach Karch Karai brought them back into the match, but in the end, it's Mihailovic who puts the ball down to give Serbia the victory. Serbia then off to a winning start. It's back to the drawing board for the USA. Both teams will have Italy to play over the course of the next 2 days. And for the USA, it's a case of they will need to beat Italy to have any chance of making it through really to the semi-finals. There's the stats which tell you the points from the match as a whole. The USA actually with 6 aces compared to Serbia just 4, considering they had 2 huge jump servers. And Serbia in the end out blocking the USA 16-12. But the errors count needs to drop, doesn't it? A set plus worth of errors from each side. Confirmation of the score once again. Serbia taking the first two, 22 and 17, then USA bouncing back 23 and 18 before Serbia seeing themselves over the line, 15-11 in the decider. Congratulations to Serbia. As Milena Rašić said, she'd like the gold medal. So would all the teams here. But they're on a good road to getting there, having won their opening match.